This is Real News Media TV, coverage you can trust. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates. Good morning, my Real News Media TV family. Thank you so much for tuning in this morning, and I'm wishing for everyone a wonderful and a productive day. And in the news this morning for March 10, 2023, JTA urges teachers to return to work amid a protest. The Jamaica Teachers Association is urging teachers across the island who were protesting the current salary package on offer from the Ministry of Finance and Public Service to return to their regular duties on Friday, March 10. The JTA made the appeal on Thursday in a press release. The Jamaica Teachers Association notes the actions of our colleagues across the island to register their displeasure regarding the current salary package on offer from the Ministry of Finance and Public Service. We understand the frustration, the statement read. Notwithstanding, we are asking you, our colleagues, to return to work, ensuring resumption of regular duties as of Friday, March 10, 2023. This to facilitate our team's return to the negotiating table as instructed by the delegates. Please give us the opportunity to discuss the outstanding issues articulated by delegates as outlined in the motion passed. Please be mindful that said negotiations are not usually entertained once our activities may be interpreted as industrial action, it continued. Adding that the union remains committed to securing the best compensation package for all its members and will work tirelessly to that end, the JTA went on to say that we urge all our colleagues to remain ready, resolved and resilient as we continue to unite and to serve. Throughout the week, teachers across the island have been letting their grievances heard as the various protests and the sit-ins were held. The news was told of planned sit-ins and sit-outs by teachers up to Wednesday, when delegates of the Jamaica Teachers Association will vote to either accept or reject the government's wage offer. Last Friday, teachers at the St. Elizabeth Technical High School staged a protest, accusing the JTA of poorly lobbying on their behalf in the wage negotiations with the government. On Monday, the protest spread to BB Cook High in Junction and Magate High, both in St. Elizabeth. Men break into housing scheme and steal 2 cars. 2 motor vehicles were stolen and at least 2 others vandalized when several men broke into the Cricklewood housing scheme on Shortwood Road, St. Andrew, Thursday morning. The watchman at the property was also robbed by the men and has reportedly walked off the job and vowed not to return. Head of the St. Andrew North Police Division, Superintendent Sherika Service, confirmed the incident, revealing that around 4 a.m., 6 men, one armed with a firearm, entered the premises. Superintendent Service said the men robbed the watchman of personal belongings before finding a way to open the gate to the housing scheme and driving away with a white 2017 Toyota Probox and a brown 2015 Suzuki Vitara. She said to ensure the safety of the residents, the police have increased their patrols in the area. We have beefed up our presence there. I understand the guard is not coming back, so I think the residents are trying to find someone to fill in, she said. We are also asking the residents to be vigilant and report any suspicious persons or activities. A voice note on the incident has gone viral on social media with a picture of one of the vandalized vehicles. Superintendent Service said the area was canvassed for cameras, especially for safety reasons and investigative purposes. Man charged over gun attack and robbery at event in Palmer's Cross. The police have charged a man in relation to the shooting of 6 persons, including a cop, during a robbery at a party in Palmer's Cross, Clarendon. Linval Thompson, otherwise called the Saskel or Bran, who was nabbed at the Norman Manley International Airport in Kingston last Thursday, is charged with wounding with intent, possession of a prohibited weapon, unauthorized possession of ammunition, use of a firearm to commit a felony, and robbery with aggravation. A court date is being finalized for the 31-year-old farmer of Chate District in May Pen. The incident happened on Saturday, February 25. The police report that Thompson and another man entered the party and robbed the organizer of $100,000 before opening gunfire indiscriminately at the crowd. 6 people, including an off-duty policeman, were hit. The injured people were taken to hospital where they were treated. Thompson was arrested by detectives from the Counter-Terrorism and Organized Crime at the Norman Manley International Airport as he attempted to flee the country. He was subsequently charged. Slicky on a murder accused gets a new hearing date. Rashawn Patterson, the man accused of killing social media personality Anika Slickiana Townsend, will have to wait until March 21 to know if his bail hearing will be addressed by the court. When Patterson appeared in the St. James Circuit Court on Thursday, he was given a new date and remanded. Attorney at law Andre Walters, who was standing in on behalf of Patterson's new lawyer, Diane Miller Barrett, requested time to review the documents relating to the defendant. We have just been served with disclosure, and as a result, we are asking for a short date for a bail application to be made, Walters told High Court Justice Andrea Thomas. The 33-year-old Patterson was previously represented by attorney at law Michelle Thomas. It was not disclosed why the defendant has changed his lawyer. During the hearing, lead prosecutor Paula Sue Ferguson noted that the communication forensic and the cybercrime unit was still outstanding from the case file, requesting 6 weeks to have it in hand. The post-mortem report is outstanding, but it is ready and it's just for the officer to collect it, and the DNA certificate is also outstanding, and we were told that it will be 2 months for that report to be ready, Ferguson added. Patterson is one of 2 persons charged with Townsend's death. The other person is 47-year-old security guard Rohan Rose, who is facing a charge of misprision of a felony. Townsend's body was found floating in the sea in Redding, St. James on October 21, 2022. A post-mortem examination determined that she was strangled. Opposition accuses government of trying to bully workers into signing wage deal. The parliamentary opposition is accusing the government of using bullying tactics to scare public sector workers into signing the wage agreement under the Compensation Review Program. Jamaica's teachers, policemen, doctors, and firefighters are among the groups who have refused to sign, citing anomalies in the restructured pay scales. Making his budget presentation in the House of Representatives Thursday afternoon, opposition spokesman on finance, Julian Robinson, argued that the approach of the finance ministry to force a March 31 deadline on the outstanding groups to sign the deal is fueling discontent. Mr. Robinson called for Finance Minister Dr. Nigel Clark to hold further consultations with the outstanding groups in order to negotiate a better deal.
Many of the complaints we are getting, Madam Speaker, from the outstanding groups are not just about issues of what they are going to be paid. It is not just what they are going to be paid. There are issues of equity, there are issues of fairness, and there are issues about the basis on which they have been reclassified. Now, Madam Speaker, these are genuine concerns. I am telling you, I don't think every single union necessarily understood and necessarily was in a position to explain some of these changes properly to the workers. So you have workers now who are only finding out effectively what these changes mean to them. Many of them, they weren't aware, and they feel, Minister, that they are being pressured to meet this March 31 deadline. And they feel that if you bully them, they are going to stand up. There are 14,000 members of the Jamaica Constabulary Force, which include your rank and file members, to district constables, and the senior officers from inspectors right up. All categories of teachers, which account for 26,000, have not signed. Educational officers have not signed. Correctional service officers, 3,000 of them, the people who man our prisons, they have not signed. Medical consultants, as well as junior doctors, they have not signed. Legal officers have not signed. Probational officers have not signed. The Fire Brigade has not signed. Irrigation Commission, NWA, NHT, the Met Office. So we have, at this point, 40,000 of the 113 who are yet to sign.
Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates.